Pygmy owls are a group of small owl species belonging to the genus Glaucidium. They are part of the larger owl family Strigidae, which includes a wide variety of owls found throughout the world. Pygmy owls are known for their diminutive size. Some pygmy owl populations may face threats and be considered endangered or vulnerable, while others may have stable populations. For instance, the ferruginous pygmy owl in some regions of Central and South America has faced habitat loss and fragmentation, which could impact their populations. However, other species, such as the northern pygmy owl, were not listed as endangered or vulnerable at that time. Pygmy owls generally have cryptic plumage, which helps them blend into their surroundings and provides camouflage while hunting. Their coloration can include various shades of brown, gray, and white, with some species having distinctive patterns such as spots or streaks. Some pygmy owls may have a reddish or rufous coloration on their underparts, which is evident in species like the ferruginous pygmy owl. Their facial disc, the area around their eyes, is usually well defined and can have concentric circles or other patterns. As their name suggests, pygmy owls are small in size, measuring between 15 to 18 centimeters in length. As a general range, most pygmy owl species weigh between 60 to 150 grams. They have a rounded head without prominent ear tufts, which differentiates them from some larger owl species. Pygmy owls generally have a compact and stout body with relatively short wings and tails compared to larger owls. Their feet are equipped with sharp talons to grasp and capture their prey effectively. Pygmy owls are territorial birds and defend their territories from intruders, including other owls. They may engage in vocal displays and aggressive behavior to assert their dominance and protect their hunting grounds and nesting sites. Unlike many other owl species that are strictly nocturnal, some pygmy owls, such as the northern pygmy owl, are diurnal or crepuscular. They can be active during daylight hours, especially during the early morning and late afternoon. Pygmy owls, particularly the northern pygmy owl, may be subject to mobbing by other bird species. When detected, smaller birds may form a group and harass the pygmy owl, attempting to drive it away from their territory. Pygmy owls have agile flight and can navigate through dense vegetation with ease. Their flight is often quick and direct, helping them move swiftly between hunting spots. Pygmy owls are often recognized by their whistling calls, which can vary between species. These whistles are high-pitched and can resemble the sounds of other birds or even insects. The whistles are used for communication between individuals and for territorial displays. Some pygmy owl species, like the northern pygmy owl, Glaucidium noma, produce repetitive trilling sounds. These trills can be rapid and continuous, and they are often used during the breeding season to attract mates or indicate the presence of an individual in the area. While not as prominent as the hooting of larger owl species, pygmy owls may produce hooting calls, particularly during territorial displays. These hoots can be lower pitched and more melodious than the calls of larger owls. Pygmy owls may also make chittering or chattering sounds, especially when they are agitated or alarmed. These calls can be used in response to threats or when encountering potential predators. Pygmy owls often use soft contact calls to communicate with their mate or offspring during nesting and foraging activities. These gentle calls help them maintain contact without drawing unnecessary attention to their location. Despite their small size, pygmy owls are skilled hunters and have adapted to catch a wide range of prey items. Their diet may vary slightly depending on the specific species and the geographic location. Pygmy owls feed on various small mammals, such as mice, voles, shrews, and sometimes even small bats. They are agile hunters and use their excellent vision and hearing to locate and catch these elusive creatures. Small birds, such as sparrows, finches, and other songbirds, are also part of the pygmy owl's diet. They are adept at ambushing their avian prey from concealed perches. Insects, spiders, and other invertebrates are an essential food source for pygmy owls, especially during times when small mammals and birds may be less abundant. Depending on their habitat, some pygmy owl species may occasionally prey on small amphibians or reptiles. While not a primary food source, pygmy owls may opportunistically consume other invertebrates they encounter, such as beetles, moths, and grasshoppers. Pygmy owls are sit-and-wait predators, perching quietly and patiently observing their surroundings for potential prey. When they spot prey, they use their excellent flight skills and sharp talons to swoop down swiftly and capture their quarry. Pygmy owls typically nest in tree cavities, abandoned woodpecker holes, or old crow nests. They may also use natural tree forks or cavities formed by broken branches. The nesting site is usually well hidden and provides protection for their eggs and chicks. The breeding season for pygmy owls varies depending on the species and their location. In general, it occurs during the warmer months when food availability is more abundant. During the breeding season, pygmy owls engage in courtship displays to attract mates. These displays can include vocalizations, wing fluttering, and other behaviors to communicate their readiness to breed. After courtship, the female pygmy owl lays a small clutch of eggs, usually ranging from 2 to 7 eggs, depending on the species. The female incubates the eggs for about 2 to 4 weeks, during which time the male may assist in providing food for her. Both parents participate in caring for the chicks after they hatch. They take turns hunting for food and feeding the young owlets. Pygmy owl parents are dedicated caregivers and work together to ensure the survival of their offspring. After hatching, the young owlets remain in the nest for a few weeks until they are strong enough to fledge, which means they develop their flight feathers and leave the nest. Once fledged, the young owls continue to rely on their parents for food and protection as they gradually learn to hunt on their own. As the young owls mature and gain independence, they eventually disperse from the parents' territory to establish their own territories. This dispersal helps prevent competition for resources and reduces the risk of inbreeding. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.